Hey guys, welcome back. You're just in time. You're just in time to see me put in the district for the City of London, which we were working on in the last episode. Now, I'm going to put this in probably a little bit bigger than it actually is, and we'll kind of probably shrink it down a bit, and we'll put like the other areas in and stuff. But like for now, I just wanted to put it in so that we've kind of got it. So let's put that in. We'll shrink this. We'll send the old map down there, and we'll pop in the name. Here we go. The City of London. Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Done. Now I'm not going to apply any policies to that yet. And while we're on the subject of districts, and I'll explain what we're going to be doing in this episode. I actually want to get like a lot physically done in this episode. While I'm on the subject of districts, a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, you should get the UK terraced buildings theme." Yeah. Now this is a theme that there's a mod that you can get that allows you to add themes to either the entire city or to individual districts. Which is very cool, but it's beta at the moment, and I am aware that some people have had problems with that. Now, if I was just playing like on my own, like not putting this stuff on YouTube, I'd probably go and get it, like, and use it, right? But it's a bit too risky at the moment to use that, so I'm going to hang on. But I will get it eventually, and I will show you guys. And so you guys that kind of don't know about it, I will show you what it's all about and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So that's that. Right, so what are we going to be doing in this episode? Right, in the last episode, we put in the City of London, and we put in all these offices up here, like tons of them, right? Well, that's all very well and good, but we need to make this work, right? Currently, there's, like, is there even, like, I think this is the only road connection up there, right? And I don't want to rely on roads. I want this to be a functioning city. I want this to work like London does. So I want people to be catching the train up to the train stations in London, right? And I was going to start laying like tracks in and putting some train stations in for like Purley and South Croydon and stuff. And then I stopped myself and I was like, no, because that, well, if it was me, that would be the stuff that I'd want to see. So I'm going to do that, right? What I have done is what I think is the stuff that you don't want to see, which is like me laying like a whole ton of pipe work, right? Which gets very, very boring, I think. So, having done that and got this ready, we're going to need to run some electricity up here, and we're going to have garbage issues and all kinds of stuff to deal with. Let's kick off. Let's get some stuff done. We're going to start off by putting in Purley Station. So, now which station am I going to use for Purley Station? I must admit, I haven't looked. You know what? I'm going to put in, I think a Nico train station. Yeah, I'm going to put in a Nico train station. Because they look quite cool, I think. And that's probably, I'm going to have a look and see what train station would best suit Purley. But I'm guessing that that's probably a good choice. Right, then we've got to put in South Croydon. Let's bring up the map now. Here's South Croydon station over here. So have we got a road? Oh yeah, perfect. I think we've got, is that a school that's in the way, or is that just a no, it's just a house. Right, cool. We can, I'm thinking I may have to straighten this road up a little bit, but we'll see. Let's see. Now, what am I going to put in for South Croydon? Well, let's mix it up. Let's put in an Oreo. And again, I'm going to look at, like, each of these off like now. Actually, if I put it in there, that's probably going to work kind of well, layout-wise. All right, so, a couple of train stations. Let's, am I going to, you know what? I'm going to turn this off for now, and I'm going to turn the other one off for now. But they're probably going to get turned on pretty soon. Right, now we need to put train tracks in. Oi! I must admit, I do like my train. And I'm going to try and do it with train tracks this time rather than roads before you guys start on me. Right, I need my map up. Come on, map. Right, so it just runs in a straight curve round to there. I'm going to kind of put in every other station, you know, that kind of thing, which I think kind of works. So we want freeform, and let's bring it out a little bit. and then we'll bring it round, and then up here, and then we want to hook up to South Croydon. Now where's, oh, there, that's the hook up. And then can I get the other end? Nah, I'm gonna have to drop it down. I can't tell where it is. There it is. All right, let's bring this up. So we want to kind of swing over this way a little bit, and then straighten up and come up here. Now then we're coming into Croydon, and I'm going to have to put Croydon in because Croydon's like a pretty major station, and Croydon has trams. Oh yeah, Croydon actually has trams, and I'm really gutted that we can't put the trams in. Very, very upset about that. No, I'm not. Right, so Croydon Station. Now this is East Croydon Station in actual fact, over here. And then we've got West Croydon Station over here. So where's isn't there like a Croydon Station? Is it only East Croydon and West Croydon? Okay, alright. I didn't realise that. So yeah, I guess we'll put in East Croydon. So we need a station up there. Okay, well let's do a we'll put a bit of a road in. Should we put this on? I'm thinking we should probably put this on a 4-lane road, and I've no idea how this like hooks up and stuff. Okay, so we've got, now this is a 4-lane road here. So what do we need to do? Okay, we've got kind of a roundabouty thing going on here. We'll kind of probably ignore that for now. So we'll pop that there. Let's switch to the freeform, and we'll bring this up here. Like outside the city, I'm going to try and put in the curvy roads and stuff. Now we've got a train track going across there. Now that train track is not a real train track. That's just something that I put in so that, like, you know, like when people started the map, they'd have trains going across the tracks and stuff, across the map. So this can actually just like go now because we're putting real trains in. So let's just like get rid of a bunch of this. Go away. Go. There we go. We're gonna buy. No, I'll do that. I'll do that offline. That's it. That's the kind of boring stuff that I can do offline. Right. What am I doing? I was putting this. I was putting this road in, wasn't I? Yeah. There we are. So what was I doing? I was putting this 4-lane road in. Let's bring the map up again. So I was up to there. So we need to put in this kind of sort of curvy bit. I think I'm just going to go home and go, yeah, no, I'm going to be fussy. Right, but that's not the bit that we're putting the train on. So I'm not going to fuss with that. The train station, it looks to me, is on this road. But we need the train station to be kind of straight. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to straighten it up a bit, I think. It kind of makes sense. So we use it. Well, I'm going to actually use a straight road. No, what the hell's wrong now? Oh, okay. That's what's wrong. So if we put in that bit of road like that. Now the question is, can I get over the train track? So can I put a bridge in? So let's do a page up. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem. This could be a bit of a problem. Let's put the station in and the train track, and then we'll kind of see what we can fit in around it. So now what station am I going to put in for? I might put a regular station in for Croydon. Although it's probably an older building, but I don't know. I'm thinking East Croydon's probably a bit more major. So yeah, I don't know how the hell we're going to get that road over this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we'll put that in. We'll hook the tracks up while I'm here and while I'm kind of doing it. So we'll hook that up and boom. Okay, right, now we've got to get a road over here. Right, let's do this. I do love fiddling around with this stuff though, don't you? Like, that's what it's all about. Now, you know what? I'm not going to put that road in, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to put that road in. I'm going to put this road in that goes down here, which gives me a bit more room to get over the bloomin' tracks. So how about if we put that in? I'm going to give myself as much room as possible. So I'm going to come out like that. right? And then I think I'm gonna use a 4-lane road to get over here if I possibly can. So, and it's just, yeah, straight across. Cool. Right, so page up. Can I get? Oh yeah, I can. We can get across. Let's take the damn snap tool off. Right, we just want to get across here like that. Page down and just hook up to this road. Yeah, well, I was going to say, do I want a more gradual curve? But that's at the limits already. That's a pretty big road. I'm wondering whether I need to take that down to 2 lanes, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're up to here. We've still got a long way to go, guys. Man, there's a lot to do, isn't there? Right, let's bring the old map up again. Now, the train tracks do go kind of all over the place, but we are going to follow the line that goes into London Waterloo, because once we've put the trains into London Waterloo, there's something very special that we're going to add. Now, because we haven't developed any of these areas, I'm not going to bother putting the stations in yet, right? So I'm just going to run the tracks like up to London Waterloo. So we go up here and oh, there's something in there. I've managed to avoid it. And up here through. Now this is Streatham. Okay, this is pronounced Streatham, and Streatham used to be like not very affluent, if I can put it that way. Right, we've got a road there that we need to do something about. I think for now I'm just gonna like page up, get across it. I'm not going to fuss too much because this is probably going to change in the future, but it kind of doesn't matter too much. Right, then we have a bit of a diversion. We go around here because this goes through Balham, and when I first moved to London, I actually stayed with a guy in. No, actually, no. It was before I kind of moved to London. I did some work in London. I was kind of travelling up and down and stuff, and I stayed with a guy in Balham. Good bloke, really good bloke. Right, let's whiz up here. I gotta say, I don't really like Balham particularly. I don't know, it's not for any particularly good reason, but right now we hook up to Clapham Junction at this point. So let's take the old map down and see how the hell do we hook this up. Right, well, we're going to have to go underground. I'm going deeper underground. Do a bit of Jamiroquai, gotta say. Let's hook this up to that, right? Cool, that works, actually. That works kind of nicely. So we're now hooked up to go into Clapham Junction. This is going to have to be multi-track. This is going to have to be massive. I hope somebody comes up with a multi-track through station pretty quick. I mean, I could put another station opposite it and have a dual track going in, which to be honest would probably be enough. I mean, I don't think we want more than 2 tracks going in. I might do that. Yeah, that might be what happens. Right, but the main thing is that we've now connected Purley up by train to Waterloo. Okay. Now, I was telling you that I'm going to show you something which is kind of cool, and it's kind of unique to London. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are other kind of links in other places, but this is kind of a special link. This is quite old as well. But we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to save that. Well, we're going to do a bit of roads just to hook this up so that people can get up to here to Tower Bridge and Southwark Bridge. No, is it Southwark? No, Southwark Bridge is down here. No, it is Southwark Bridge. I think. Yes, yeah, there's Southwark Bridge. Right, Southwark Bridge and London Bridge, and everybody, loads of people confuse London Bridge and Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is the one with the towers. London Bridge is a very boring bridge, to be honest. There's nothing special about it at all. So, yeah, so we're going to do a bit of that stuff. So, let's page up so we can see what we're doing. So we'll put in, this is going to be London Bridge, going across here. Now, of course, it's going to give me these damn spans, which I don't want. So I'm going to do it curvy. So we'll just... come on. There we go. Just a little bit of a curve gets rid of it. Now, we'll come back down here. Now, this is the Kennington Road going up here. And we want to get this up to this. And this is the Elephant and Castle. Oh, like I think I remarked to you, it's one of the best places to get yourself killed in London. And actually, I shouldn't joke about it because there was another cycling death last week over here at this junction, bank. This junction here, really nasty. Woman got crushed by a lorry. There's been 8 cycling deaths in London this year. Right? It's horrendous. And all of them involving like big, heavy lorries, heavy trucks. It's cycling is not for the faint-hearted, let me tell you. Right, we're going to go for 6 lane. We'll run this up to the Elephant and Castle. So how do I want to kind of do this? I'm probably going to run this straight for the first section, kind of up to like here. And see, there's a little island here. I think we're going to have to kind of skip that because that's just not practical to put that in. But I do want to mirror like the Elephant and Castle. So what we're going to do, we're going to take, we'll do this with, what should we do this with? Like 2-lane, one-way road? So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than it is on the map, obviously, because otherwise it kind of won't work. So how about if we do it like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Right, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And then we'll take a 6-lane and let's drop this down, and yeah, we can just hook that one straight up to there. Oh, we've got the Elephant and Castle. Alrighty. And we'll do, and this is a like, it's just like a massive junction, and there's some there's like a shopping centre around it and stuff. We'll do all of that stuff. And there is some interesting stuff. And now the Shard is around here somewhere. Where the hell's the Shard? I don't know. I need to put the Shard in, and we need to put the Gherkin in, which is over here. And yeah, we'll do that stuff. You know, I might put the Gherkin in before the end of this episode. I'll have to go and look and see exactly where it is, because I just don't think it's marked on this map. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right, what the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to hook this up to like London Bridge and stuff. So I think we're going to take a 4-lane road. I think that's what makes sense. And then we'll run it across here. And I'm not going to get fancy with it. I'm just going to hook it up, boom, like that. Like that. Right. But I also want to hook up to London Bridge as that's London Bridge. I also want to hook up to Tower Bridge. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to use a 4-lane, I think. Bring it kind of down here. Down here. Then we've got this big junction. This big kind of roundabout-y sort of thing here, which I'm going to put in. And then we'll run this across here, and then we'll hook it up to the Elephant and Castle. Cool. Right, again, that, you know what, that should probably be one way. Does it? It doesn't, see, it doesn't, this is like, it's great having this map of everything, but it just doesn't have the details that I was using. Remember I was saying, you know, like some maps show you some things and some maps show you other things. The maps that I was using would actually have arrows indicating, like, whether this is one way or not. I'm thinking this, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that these 3 parts are one way, right? And this is probably 2-way with all kinds of weird crap going on. You know, I think for now we'll just kind of leave it like that, because we'll get to this area and we'll put the more detailed stuff in. But the main thing is that our people can get up from like Purley and South Croydon now. We need to hook this bit up. So let's just, oh, now this was 6-lane, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's just, oh yeah, that's exactly right. So, boom. That's done. Alrighty, so now at least people can drive up. They can also get the train up to Waterloo. Now we're going to do this bit. And it's going to be our first subway line. Now, why have I chosen this one? Because this is unique, I think, in London. Like, at least as far as I know. Unless something new's been built that I'm kind of not aware of. This is a one-stop underground. subway. It just goes from one place to another place, and it's called the Waterloo and City Line. And literally, it goes from Waterloo to Bank Station. Now, ultimately, I'm going to use multi-platform subways, metro stations, to do this. But for now, I'm just going to put in a straight link, so at least people can get the subway from Waterloo straight up to the City of London. Now, what do I want? I want subways. Here's our metro. I want a metro station. Now, am I going to use the regular metros? No, I'm not. I'm going to use these underground classic stations. Now, there are two to choose from. This is like one on the street that doesn't have a building associated with it, and then this one. As we get further out, this is like a really common thing. I can think of one particularly in Wimbledon. It's actually Morden Station. Looks exactly like that. And when we get down to it, I'll show you pictures of it, and you'll see. Right, let's put this baby in. Now, where? Oh, right next to the station. Now, I'm guessing the people come out here. Yeah, that's perfect. Right. Boom, that goes in, right? And then over here, this is Bank. So we're going to put this in now. Like how? Oh, am I going to get this? You know what? It's going to go there for now. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Then take a subway and we hook it up. Now, I'm not going to even think about mirroring the lines or anything stupid like that. So all we're going to do is just take freeform. We'll bring it out kind of like that, and just okay. It's upset about the steepness of the slopes. So what we're going to have to do, I think, drop the map a bit so that I can see and figure out. Oh, come on. What about if I bring you out straight? Are you going to do anything that's even reasonably sensible? Oh, hang on. Right, if we bring it down like that, then bring it round, and then it's going to get upset here as well. So if we bring it round like that, and this is actually probably what the damn thing does anyway. Almost. Oh, come on. You can do it. Ah, there we go. And seriously, if anybody that's been on the drain is like a damn roller coaster ride. It just shakes you around like you wouldn't believe. Right, boom, we are hooked up. Oh man, we can put the route in. Oh yeah, boom, and complete the line. Boom, we are done. This is the Waterloo and City Line. Oh yeah. And line cut. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look up what colour the Waterloo and City Line is. I don't have a subway mapped out. I'm gonna have to print out a subway map so that I've got one handy. Right, that'll do, pig. And yeah, am I gonna mess around with anything? Yeah, no, that'll do fine. Right, cool. Goodbye. Right, what else? Now I'm gonna have to hook up some electricity to this stuff so that this area can grow. Where have we got? Where's the closest power? I think what we may have to do. I'm going to run some power lines up. I think from maybe down here. Oops. So if we run power, because we've got to hook some power up to this damn station for a start. Oh man, and how are we going to do that? Actually, that's a good question. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it like this, and down to there. Right, cool. So we've got that hooked up, and then let's just run some power lines, kind of. However, just so that we get it up here, and we'll run them across the river, and we'll hook them up to there. Now, ultimately, this will go because there'll just be continuous power across the whole entire city. But Yeah, right, so that gets us power to there. Now, is it worth putting in some more power along here and stuff? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No, you know what? We've powered a fairly big area. I do want to get power to this though. Ha ha ha! You know what I can do? Oh yeah. Right, let's get rid of this. What I can do is just clone one of these buildings. Right. So hover over a building, press T, and then I can just bang a few of those into so that we've got it filled in. Now that's a. I need a slightly smaller building. That one would do. Right. That's perfect because it's only 2 deep. Yeah, that'll do. Like, if there's a 2x3, a 2x3 would be even better. That's a 2. That's a 2x2. That's a 2x2. Come on, there's got to be a 2x3 around somewhere, hasn't there? Nah, doesn't matter. Whatever. So, where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to there. So, how about if we put one in like there and one there and one maybe, I don't know, let's just bring up the electricity so that I can see. Oh, it's already hooked. See, I only had to put 2 in and boom, I've got the electricity hooked up. Alrighty, should we turn it on? Because I must admit, I kind of don't like having it paused all that much. Are you gonna like get power and look how the city of London comes to life? Oh yeah. Now I need to take these buildings out, and I've got to, because I'm going to be putting like walls and stuff around here. This is probably going to get moved at some point, but I think you guys want me to put a nice thing in here for the castle, for the Tower of London. Now these buildings, I have no idea what I'm going to do in terms of like the look of these buildings yet. I guess I'll probably kind of see what builds, see if it looks right. If it doesn't, we'll change some stuff. I mean, obviously we don't want buildings like this because these are just pretty darned horrible. Like if you were doing Amsterdam, they'd be absolutely awesome, but for the City of London, nah, not right at all. Now what we should have done is now created a whole ton of jobs for people, and we had a fair old demand for jobs, so that should be pretty good. Now I've noticed that we're losing cash at the moment. Now why am I losing cash? What have I put in that's costing a lot of cash? We've got to switch all the trains on and stuff to get people coming up here. I think I'm going to have to put in some more residential to kind of fund this, or at least help fund it. What I could do is maybe put like some of the side roads in and at least have some residential over here. Now, I'm just looking at this road. This road comes down here and around here. It does come down here, so we've got the whole A3 thing going on, and going in round here. We can turn on the main track for Waterloo, so we'll just turn on one module, so we've got that. We can then turn on Norbiton Station. Let's turn on Norbiton Station, so not relocate it yet, bonehead. Right, so we'll have that going on. Now we want to put in a train route, don't we? Oh yeah, let's do it then. So it's going to be, thank you. Wait, come on. Where's my, why is it not giving me my route? Oh, because I've got it on buses. Oh, you, well, I've got it on subways actually. Yeah, bonehead. Oh dear. Like, how long did it take me to realise? Jesus. Right, so I've got it on tracks. I want it on route. Ah, there we go. Right, so create a new line eventually. So it goes Norbiton, Rains Park, New Malden. So this will be New Malden. Actually, it's sorry, it's Norbiton, New Malden, Rains Park, Wimbledon, which is, this is Wimbledon. Then Earlsfield, which we haven't put in. Oh, have we? Did I put Earlsfield in? Oh my God. All right, well, so Earlsfield, Clapham Junction. Oh, I didn't put Vauxhall in. You know what? I can put Vauxhall in later. I'm not going to mess with it now. And London Waterloo. There you go. And then coming back, Clapham Junction, Earlsfield, and Wimbledon, and Rains Park, and oh, did I skip one? Oh no, because we've only got Rains Park. We haven't got New Malden. Okay, cool. Right, so this line actually goes. It goes Norbiton, Kingston, Hampton Wick, Sunbury, Teddington, and it ends up at a place called Shepperton. And Shepperton Studios is. Am I right in thinking Shepperton Studios is where they filmed the Bond films? Is that at Shepperton? Because there's like the west of London was like massive for film at one time. You had Ealing Studios was the big one. That doesn't exist anymore. You used to have big TV studios at Teddington. Then there was the big studios at Shepperton, and there's another set of studios that I can't remember the name of. I'll try and remember and let you know. But that's where they do the. I'm pretty sure Shepperton is where they do the Bond film. It could be the other one though that I can't remember the name of. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll look it up and I'll let you know. In fact, you guys will just look it up yourselves and you'll tell me in the comments. What the hell am I trying to put in? The name of this train line. So this is Waterloo Shepperton. Waterloo Shepperton. There we go. Waterloo Shepperton. Obviously, it doesn't go all the way to Shepperton because it's terminating at Norbiton in our version of London. But hey, it is what it is, and that'll do for me, pig. Right, line colour. Yeah, I don't really care about that, to be honest. Don't have to worry about vehicles and all that kind of stuff. Right, there we go. So that's that line done. Right, we also want to do. Oh, where the hell am I going? We also want to do Purley. So we're going to turn this station on. We'll turn on South Croydon as well while I'm at it. So let's turn that on, and then we'll have where's our route? Here we go. So for now it's just going to be Purley, South Croydon. I'm not even. You know what? Am I going to do Croydon, East Croydon? Yeah, I might as well because it's going to stop there eventually anyway. So then we just go straight up all the way to Clapham Junction, and then Waterloo, and a stop there, and then of course we've got to come all the way back, Clapham Junction, then whiz down to East Croydon, boom, and South Croydon, and finally good old Purley. So this one we'll call Waterloo Purley. I'm not sure where this, because this goes further than Purley. I'm not sure how far that goes. So, but we're going to call it Waterloo Purley, just for like the hell of it, because I can't think of a better name. Right, Waterloo Purley. Right, so we've got two train routes in, which is awesome sauce, with a side order of cool beans. What the hell else do I want to do? I need to check that I've got all my stations and stuff like properly. So that's on. This one is on, doesn't have water. So let's correct that now. So let's just run line up there. That's cool. And you know what? Just gonna hook it up across there and fill this bit in just so that I know it's done. Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, if I moved that slightly, I could probably... Yeah, there we go. That's full coverage. Right, what the hell was I doing before I started doing that? I was checking these, wasn't I? So that one... Do we want that one on? Yeah, we do. East Croydon, we... no, South Croydon we want on. Is that South Croydon? Or is that East? I can't remember which one's which now. Okay, that one's okay. Where did I put... Hang on. Where did I put... Oh, no, that's... Oh, this is East Croydon. Yeah. This is South Croydon. This is East Croydon. So this is which one we want on. This one I'm going to turn off. God, I get easily confused, don't I? And then this Clapham Junction we want off. Right. That's Waterloo is on. This one should be off, and it is Earlsfield. So look, I put the names in for these. Look, did I call this one Clapham Junction? Yeah, Clapham Junction. Earlsfield. This is Wimbledon. See, I've been doing some of this stuff. I haven't been like completely lazy and idle and doing nothing. This is New Malden, and this one is Norbiton. Oh no, it's not. Oh, I didn't do the most important one. Norbiton. There we go. So Norbiton. Cool. Right. What next? And obviously we don't have Kingston Station, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So get over it. Right. Oh, and I have called this. Look, Kingston Bus Depot. I did that one. Oh yeah. Right. That's on. This one should be off, and it is cool. Okay, so right, well, I think we've got all of that stuff sorted out. I'm trying to figure out what's costing us a lot of money, because we were making nice profits, and then suddenly we're. This is turned off. That's turned off. That's turned off. Ah, that's on the cinema. Look, that's 1,600 a week. That's what's doing it. Turn that off. There we go. Right. So yeah, because we're losing about 2.4 at the moment. So I think we've got like maybe one other thing. That can be turned off. See, that's there. There you go. That's like 2,200 right there. Ah, okay, cool. Did I put any other buildings in? Any other important buildings? Don't think so. Obviously, we've just added the subways and stuff. All right. Right now we can turn it back on. Oh, right, let's crank it right up as well, and we'll see what happens to our weekly cash. Because having to look, we've got passengers, we've got trains at least. I don't know if we've got passengers, but we've got trains. We need some power over here. Let's pause this for a second while I hook up the power. Oh, I'm so excited. I am a kid with a train set. Like, literally a kid with a train set. Wow, what my electricity? What the hell am I doing? Where am I going to run the power? I'll run the power from, like, over here. And, of course, I've put in, like power lines and, like, loads of roads and stuff that I've got to pay for. So, it's probably no surprise that I'm kind of struggling for cash at the moment. But, now that we've put this kind of network in place, right, I can start filling in some more of these areas, and we can start putting in other stations like Fenchurch Street and Liverpool Street, and filling in some of the outlying areas to the north and the east and the west, and we can start to bring this whole thing to life. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. All right, right, I've hooked that power up, so now people should be able to use the drain. Oh yeah, did I explain? This is called this Waterloo and City line. We call it the drain. I guess because it's a tunnel that's going like underwater and like train, drain. So yeah, like we call it the drain. No, nobody calls it the Waterloo and City line. They say the drain. Yeah, you go into Waterloo and then take the drain. Oh, is it like? I want to see people like coming up to work. I want to see people getting off the trains and getting on the subway and going to the city. Oh man, you know what I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to like follow some people, because if we go back down here to Norbiton, let's spin it around this way, right? Are there people at Norbiton Station waiting to catch the train? A damn good question. Oh, there was somebody. Oh, oh yeah, oh my God, she was fast. You know what, let's slow this down, because that woman just got on this train. Where did the train go? Oh, it's up here. Passenger train. Oh, what, did she get off? Oh, come on. 0 passengers. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope that... what about down in Purley? A lot of commuters down in Purley. Are we going to see people, like, getting on the train here? Oh, look, 17 passengers. Oh, yeah. Very cool. 17 passengers. Are they just going, like, up and down here? They could be. They could be just going, like, up and down between these two stations. Oh, no. More people got on. This is what happens. Like, if you get on the train at, like, Norbiton, you can usually get a seat. But by the time you get up to Clapham Junction, you've got no chance of getting a seat. It's packed. Right, so they're up to this station. Don't know why you're stopping. This station's closed, mate. It's closed for repairs. Come on, come on. I want to see the people get off this train and go and get on the subway. That would be sweet. If you speed it up a little bit, because it's got a long way to go yet. It's got to go all the way up here to Clapham Junction. I'm going to speed it up a little bit more. Come on, get up to Clapham Junction, then we'll follow you in. Now, Clapham Junction needs water. I'll do that later. Oh, now we can slow it down because it's coming on. Now, this is where Vauxhall Station would be. I'm going to have to put Vauxhall Station in. Only 28 passengers. Some people got off at that train station even though it's closed. And here it comes into London Waterloo. Now, are we going to see people get off? Yeah, they've all got off. And here they come. Now, where are they going to go? There's only one. What happened to all the others? Oh, here they come. Bunch of slackers. They were probably buying newspapers and getting a coffee and stuff. And they're getting on the drain. Oh, that is awesome sauce. I'm gonna have to go to the to the drain. So how do I get like? Here we go. Here we go. Now we can see the people. They're waiting for the drain down there. Whoa, oh, oh. Should we see like what they're doing? Right. Let's click on them and find out like where are they going and what are they doing. If I can click on them. Oh, I can't click on them. But oh, why can't I click on this? Yeah, I'm going to pause this for a second. Why can't I click on it? Oh, I need to be in transport thing, don't I? There we go. Oh, I think it's because it's on the building. All right, okay, now I should. There we go. Right, so we've got 25 passengers. Right, and let's follow the train. You know what? Let's actually click on the follow, and we'll have a follow. We'll go on the. This is, you know, this is exactly what the Waterloo and City Line's like. This is exactly what it's like being on the drain. It's up and down and side to side. It really is a roller coaster ride. And then the people get out, and they're going to go up Bank Station, and they're going to go off to work. Oh, how ridiculously cool is that, guys? I've got to name this. This is Bank Station. There we go. Bank Station done. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I noticed we were having some sewage problems, so I've popped in another sewage processing plant over here, and everything's good, except we are getting some buildings saying not enough educated workers, as you'd expect. So now, guys, let's whiz down to Kingston because oh yeah, it's time to turn on Kingston University. Oh yeah. Now let's see. We've got we're making 830 a week at the moment. We're going to turn on the university. Now this thing is like what? About 2,000 a week. Yeah, 1920. So we need to definitely make some more cash. But you know, I'm going to have to put in like more areas. But now we can extend like all the way up from Purley through Croydon, up through like Streatham and Brixton and all those areas. We can do this whole area. We can do. We can go into Putney and then up to Fulham and Chelsea. Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm loving this. Oh, guys. I'm going to have a run through these tabs and make sure that everything's looking cool. You know, just check the power and the water and the garbage and all that kind of stuff. I'll check the education at high schools and all that kind of stuff. You know what? Come back for the next episode, and it's just going to get better and better.